A recent study involved feeding a high salt diet to a rat colony. A few months after the experiment began, standard tests of rats' blood pressure revealed that about 25% of the colony had normal, healthy blood pressure, about 70% of the colony had high blood pressure, and 5% of the colony had extremely high blood pressure. The conclusion from these results is that high salt diets are linked to high blood pressure in rats.
All right, so this isn't easy, that this is an argument, and that our conclusion is that high
From these results, yeah.
are linked to high blood pressure in rats. So is this a 100% valid conclusion?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because that's what it, like, I mean, isn't that how you're supposed to take it?
We don't have to accept conclusions ever on the LSAT. Like, based on these premises, can we say that 100% that high salt diets are linked to high blood pressures in rats?
I mean, I guess not.
No, because so this is they're just easily giving us the conclusion here. So we treat it the same way as we would any other question where this is our conclusion. Then we ask ourselves, is this a valid conclusion based on the premises or the support that has been given? So based on data, can we for sure say that high salt diets are linked to high blood pressure in rats?
I guess not.
Well, what do you think? Do you like this?
I mean, I don't think it matters whether or not I think it does, you know?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Like, no, not what you think. Sorry. But about 25%. Would you be convinced if I was in court and I was saying, so this is the facts, would you just accept it? What if you were being somehow sued because they're telling you that high salt diets are linked to the high blood pressure and you said that they weren't on advertising, and so now you have to come up with a reason why you're not at fault? Do you think you could do it, potentially, if this was the only premises that they gave us?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. It's
what would you maybe
sort of trending. It's sort of trending in the way of high blood pressure. I'd say that the salt diet causes high blood pressure.
Okay. So then what kind of question is this?
Just like, I guess, a conclusion question.
Yes. So what we're wanting to know is what answer would help us know if this is true or not. So if you were in court and you were analyzing, hey, should I take this as valid evidence or not? What's something else that I might want to know to determine if it's the high salt diets that are linked to the high blood pressure in rats?
I guess I'd ask, like, I don't really know, like how much salt is I don't really know.
Okay, so what would be interesting to know, I think, is, so we did this study on rats. I wonder what their blood pressures were before the study. So just because what the study rate, what they are now, that's like saying.
I mean, I already see why my answer is wrong.
Okay, so
I don't even know why I put that.
What did you said?
B, which it doesn't even make. It's not even asking about the health effects.
Right. Yeah. No, we don't care about them.
Yeah. So I guess I'd ask, like, how many rats beforehand had high blood pressure?
Right. Like what was the change? Like, they're just giving us these numbers. I remember in a Malcolm Gladwell book, it says, never accept a number that stands alone, especially when it comes to percentages, because you don't know what you're comparing to. So just because this is the numbers, what if 70% of them are like just 1 point above on high blood pressure, and that day, like when they took them, like a train drove by or something. We don't know.
Yeah.
Like, was this significantly different or not, or was this just the same? Did the high salt diets even have anything to do with this?
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I was getting to before we even read this part, was how do we know that it was the high salt diets that was causing the high blood pressure?
Okay, so it's D. How many rats in the colony study had abnormally high blood pressure before? I don't even know why. Like looking at it, oh God, why? Like I don't understand why I'm going so like I